Yo, I'm back. It's your boy Chris Nexus, and I'm just here to give you a little recap of this weekend's Conqueror event. Give you a little footage on what it's like to be in this thing having the bots, man. And it did not turn out anything like I thought, man. Like, it baffles me, man. Like, these dudes don't know basketball history. I'm playing games with cats, and I'm like, yo, how you leave Vince Carter open like all he ever did was dunk? Like, he ain't got a jump shot that's tucked away like a love letter he never mailed, man. It is wild. Then they got like Alonzo Mourning. They don't even know who Alonzo Mourning is. And I'm like, yo, this dude is built from concrete and grandma's prayer that she whispered. But nah, these cats don't know nothing about that. They just gonna sit there and you're gonna try to go heads up with Zoe. Make it make sense. And then Sabonis. Not Sabonis from these days from Sacramento, but I'm talking about Portland Sabonis, Arvidas Sabonis. Like the Baltic bookshelf. Like, this dude is full of wisdom, weight, and wet jumpers. Like, this is what the shooting big man is, but they don't know that. They leaving him wide open, and he's sparking them like flames. Drazen Petrovic, Peja Stojakovic, you can call me an old head all you want, but the reality is these dudes is open like a school night in the suburbs. I'm talking like the porch light was on. Nobody's coming out to guard them at all, man. The joint was crazy. And then I got cats in there. First of all, I'm tired of seeing dudes that never met a shot that they don't like. I'm talking about, there was this one dude, yo, he shot every single time. Double team, he shot that joint. Triple team, he shot that joint. An invisible hand from the heavens coming down to block the shot. My boy's still trying to shoot that joint. It was wild, man. And the craziest thing, I played with another cat. Buddy had 3 straight hell ball violations. It's like, all right, you got loose. You got like the first 8 points. We feeding you. But at some point, you got past the rock, dog. It was just like turn after turnover after turnover after turnover. It was ridiculous. And you know what I did that whole joint? I was like, I ain't even gonna get stressed, man. I'm gonna let them shoot. I was in the corner, sitting there, hand raised, hand ready. I'm doing hand signals like Randy Moss in full stride. But yo, the people I was paired up with, man, these cats, it was like they was allergic to teamwork. But man, all right. But there was one plus, and I am critical of these cats, these cheaters, these Titan cats, these zenners. Yo, they have a purpose now. At least I thought that. I need a cat out there that can shoot anything, because some of them bots out there was hard to kind of get around depending on who you played. You know what I mean? And yo, they was almost making them joints. So I ain't for cheating at all. But I consider bot on bot violence, it's not a crime, my man. That's just like a reunion of the bums to me. Let's just keep it real. So I'm like, yo, shoot me to victory, my man. I need you to carry me like a pilgrim with sore feet. But guess what happened? As soon as that game was over, you know what I did to him? Report. Because I'm not having that. I sent them straight to the digital authorities. So that's how I got down. But then you had them PSN cats, them PlayStation dudes. Them dudes was different. Like, as soon as the game over, them cats dashboard, they about that joint. I can't even report them. Yo, them cats was disappearing like smoke from like a cheap incense stick. It was wild. But yo, I'm quick draw McGraw. Wow, watch report. Get them up out of there. So, I mean, I'm doing this in fun, but the reality is with the Court Conqueror, joint was whack to me because I thought it would give a little bit more rep. And yeah, I'm like at the start of 3 now. So it's like every win, I'm spending 10 minutes to get a 0.1. And I was like, yo, I feel like I can go in the rec and get more than this. And, the only good it was for getting me to level 40. It didn't really do anything to my rep. I think I went a few points in that daytime. And I was pretty much playing as much as I could, barring, going out, had a couple Christmas events, stuff like that. So reality is, man, the joint was all right, man. It wasn't horrible, but definitely it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. So Court Conqueror in a nutshell. Let me give you the way to win that shit. This joint come around again. It's plain and simple. Get the person who scored the easiest to go ahead, get a couple baskets. Feed one player to the best of your ability. Mainly the one with the mismatch. Like when I had Iverson on me, I got a 6'5" post shooter, post scorer. Let me get a quick 8 on him, spin him out the post, dunk on him, and now when they go to double team me, it's free buckets for everybody else that can shoot. So as long as we hitting more threes than we giving up twos, we gonna win the event. You get 1, 2, 3, you up out that joint, man. So that's how it goes. Have a primary scorer, and when they go to double team the scorer, like how good AI do, you just pass the ball I'm gonna say it again. You pass the ball. For some of y'all that don't know, if you got that weird PlayStation thing, it's this thing that like look like a cross. It's like one slash through the other. It's called X button. Pass the ball. You know, if you're on Xbox, the first letter of the alphabet, A, alpha, whatever you want to see it, pass the ball. You do that, you're gonna win the joints real easy. All right. So, yo, it is what it is, man. Chris Nexus coming out here just to give you a little tidbit, little fun assessment of Court Conqueror, and I hope I never see this event again, man. Y'all be easy.